made your case adequately, and do you think the Supreme Court will grant standing?
We made the case as best we could. We think we have a strong case. We think we have a meritorious case. We think we deserve to win the case. And I think that we will win the case. I don't exactly know which justices the votes will come from or exactly what they'll say, but if they don't want to take a black magic marker and redact half of the Ohio Constitution, then they have to rule in our favor. And I don't think they want to do that. I think they recognize that this body has a place in our state government, and that place will be lost if Progress Ohio doesn't have standing here.
Two questions, Maurice. Senator Skindell talked about the comments by Judge Pfeiffer. Can you name any other justices today and their questions that think bode well for your case?
Well, trying to predict the outcome based upon oral arguments, I've found always to be a crapshoot. About a year ago here, Justice O'Connor called my client a fraud and then ruled in our favor, after the oral argument. So I've tried not to make predictions, but the court was very skeptical of the state's claims, and rightfully so. If you heard what the state said we have standing, we just only have it original jurisdiction in the Ohio Supreme Court, even though they wrote a law that says you've got to bring it in Franklin County Common Pleas Court. How beautiful it must be to be the state of Ohio and to pass this unconstitutional legislation that channels the case quickly into Franklin County, and then to say that, these people don't have standing because they didn't wait long enough to develop an injury, and because they brought it in the court we told them to bring it to. Frankly, their arguments border on absurdity, and the court will really have to bend over backwards to uphold the 10th District's case. And also, I should say, the 10th District's ruling was even more absurd than the arguments you heard from the appellees today. Interestingly, almost none of the state's arguments are the arguments that the appellate court made. They're completely different arguments because even they don't want to defend the appellate court's decision, but that's really what's under review here.
Follow-up question.
If I may